Hello and welcome to the show Savory Stories, where I cook food and mix drinks inspired by your favorite book series. I'm your unqualified chef, the Eclectic Wolf, and today we're going to be making a group of drinks inspired by the Ember Quartet series, which has just released a new book called A Reaper to the Gates. The first book in the series is An Ember in the Ashes. Under the Martial Empire, defiance is met with death. When Leia's brother is arrested for treason, Leia is forced to risk her life to spy for them from within the Empire's greatest military academy. There, Leia meets Elias, the school's finest soldier, and secretly is most unwilling. He and Leia will soon realize that their destinies are intertwined and that their choices will change the fate of the Empire itself. So I'm not a professional bartender. I don't really know much about alcohol. I just like to drink. I'm going to be trying to create my own recipes, so we'll find out whether that actually works or not. For this first drink, you're going to want some black rum, some cherry liqueur, and some almond liqueur. So all we're going to do is we're going to take a mixer. It's an ember in the ashes. So we want the core of the drink to be like a dark blackish color, and then we want to create an ember inside of it. Get some black spiced rum, and we'll use, oh my god, I'm already making a huge mess. This is just going to be a great series. 2 ounces of black rum, and so we'll get cherry liqueur. It's also a fairly dark color for 1 ounce of that. And then secondly, we'll want that almond liqueur. 1 ounce of that in there. Oh, and then we'll want to add some oh my god, I almost said add some ass. We'll want to add some ice to that shaker and shake it. So now we shake that and it's nice and cold. Get a martini glass and pour that right in. This is our ashes. And then we'll want to get that ember. And in this case, I have some maraschino cherries, and we'll put one of those cherries right in there to sink to the bottom. And there we go. We have our ember in the ashes. So now, since I have multiple drinks to make and we don't want this to get cold, I'm going to call over our taste tester. Taste tester!
Whoa.
That turned out way better than I expected it to, like visually.
Yeah, I like how the cherry is just like perfectly sitting at the bottom.
Again, I'm going off of no recipes, so turned out visually great. Now how's the taste though?
That's pretty good. It's not too strong.
It's really interesting. It's like, it's a very thick drink.
Yeah.
Like the taste is chocolatey. Maybe that's like the almond flavor inside of it.
You gotta eat the ember.
No, you gotta eat the ember.
Cherries are the best. Now you
So
have
sexy.
to tie a knot with it.
I actually can.
Show off.
Not very quickly though, so not in this show. Maybe that'll be in the
That'll be a
sexy
special
after party.
episode.
Yeah. So stick around, subscribe. Okay, get away, I have more drinks to make. Here, you can take that with you.
Yes.
So the second drink that I'm going to make is based on the second book, which is A Torch Against the Night. Martial soldiers hunt Leia and Elias as they flee the city of Sarah and undertake a perilous journey through the heart of the Empire. Leia is determined to break into Koth, the Empire's most secure and dangerous prison, to save her brother, who's the key to the scholar's survival, and Elias is determined to help Leia succeed. And for this drink, I had the idea that for the night, we're gonna want like a blue base for the drink, but then we're gonna want that torch. And so for this drink, I'm going to make a mix with blue curacao, tequila, lime juice. And then that torch is going to be orange juice. So for the base drink, we want to add in 2 ounces of blue curacao so that we can get that nice blue color for the base. 2 as I make a bigger mess. Then tequila, 1.5. Just a tiny bit of lime juice. I'd say probably half an ounce. And from that, we're going to add some ice. Dump that shit in there. Give it a shake. Now it's nice and cold. Keep this to the side a minute. Take some orange juice as a base. Now, I've never actually done this multiple different layers, so supposedly, since orange juice is very thick, the alcohol should be able to float on top of it if I do this correctly. And I think you're supposed to use a spoon and like slowly pour it on top. That is not working at all. Cool. Well, I tried it. Oh god! Ah! Okay, well, we'll have a little bit of ice in there, I guess. There's a torch against the night. It kind of turned into a green drink. Now we need our taste tester again.
I like your single ice cube.
Thank you.
I like how your one camera has a perfect shot of my boobs.
Oh, you're welcome.
Kind of worked.
Yeah, I wanted a bit more of a separation between the blue and the yellow. That was just kind of green. It's a very weird night. No.
It's smooth, but like,
Yeah, there's a lot of conflicting flavors. The orange juice really mellows it out.
Yeah.
I don't know if the mix of the blue curacao and tequila works too well.
I don't think so. Yeah, it's a little too acidic, I think.
I can see that.
Yeah.
Okay, well, this one is ultimately a failure. Here, you can have that. You can finish that off.
I see how it is. Make me finish the bad one.
Yep. So now we're going to create the third book in the series, A Reaper at the Gates, which literally just released this past week, so go check it out. Beyond the Empire and within it, the threat of war looms ever larger. In the land between the living and the dead, Alias has given up his freedom to serve as soul catcher. Leia knows the fate of the world lies not in the machinations of the martial court, but in stopping the Nightbringer. But while hunting for a way to bring him down, Leia faces unexpected threats from those she hoped would aid her. So as you can see, this is the cover right here. It's got a very base green color, and it mentions that there's a Reaper at the gate. So there's this green, but there's also this underlying darkness. And so I'm going to try to create a drink that has a green primary color, and then maybe has some threads of blackish. In order to do that, I've got some vodka here, some Midori, which is a melon liqueur, and white rum. In this case, I only had Caribbean rum with coconut liqueur. We want this drink to be pretty green, so we're gonna put in 2 ounces of the Midori, which is again a melon liqueur, ounce of the vodka, and ounce of the white rum. Put in some ice, and we'll want to shake this one up. Put a little bit of fresh ice into the glass, and we'll then pour this as the primary drink. It's that, ooh, that's a nice color. That's like very neon, that's interesting. For the dark ribbons that we want for that Reaper, I thought that we would use some of the black rum, since that seems to mix well, since there's already rum in the drink. Probably an ounce of this. And we'll try this time to actually get some like interesting ribbons going by putting it in a spoon and kind of like putting it on top. So that here we have a Reaper in the gates. So we need our taste tester again! You
said a Reaper to the gates and a Reaper in the gates, but
shit.
I don't think I've heard you say a Reaper at the gates.
Oh shit, you're right. No, I've been saying it multiple times wrong. This one looks the most interesting.
That green is like a radioactive
I know, I was
green.
not expecting that at all. I feel like you got more of the dark rum in that drink.
I was
than
gonna
the rest
say,
of
that just tasted like pure rum.
It's really interesting. I don't even know what it tastes like. Can you describe that? It's not bad. I kind of like it.
It's just like a mellow sweet with a little bit of bitter.
Yeah.
I can taste the melon under it.
Yeah, there's like a very, very hint of lemon, but it's not very strong.
Oh, there's an
at all.
aftertaste of coconut that hits later.
Yeah.
It's strange because like the flavors hit at different times. So like it starts out really sweet and then that kind of goes into bitter and then you get an aftertaste of the coconut like at
This
the
is
end.
really interesting. Like it comes on like very, very soft, but then like the strong
Then it
taste
gets
hits like
stronger.
a few seconds afterwards. This
Oh,
does
that's
not
very
reflect
good.
how good the books are. A Reaper at the Gates is out now, so you should go check it out. Check out the rest of the series. You were supposed to drink these. What the heck?
I wanted to know which one was best before I drunk any of them, so I could drink that one
Well,
first.
now you know you can drink this first one.
Give me this one. Oh, there was the alcohol. That's our rating.
So thank you all for watching. Hopefully I inspired you to try cooking, make some different things at home. If you enjoyed this series, leave us a like to know if we should continue making it. If you haven't already, please subscribe to this channel. If you have subscribed, ring that bell down there so you can be notified whenever we post something. If you have any suggestions for types of food and drinks that you want us to make from your favorite book series, let us know what they are in the comments down below and we'll take a look at those and you might see it come up in a future episode.
Because he's trying to get drunk.
Yeah, I know, because you aren't allowed to have the alcohol. Maybe once in a while you can eat the food that we cook. No! So, yeah, hope you liked it, and Wolf out!